Hello, everybody. We are back on the road to 2300 rapid. Can we make it? That is a good question. We got the good old Queen's Gambit declined on the board. What will my opponent play? Usually knight c3 is the most common, but sometimes people start out with knight f3 like that. So I'm just gonna copy him. Knight f6, knight f3, and the Catalan. Okay, so I usually like to take on c4 and play for c5. Play very actively, try to gain space. Queen a4 check is a very common move. But yeah, c5 first. Now queen a4 check is also very common. But a lot of times castling is like the main move, and now he's going to take on c5. So I'm actually going to pre-move this. Once again, queen a4 is also common. Queen a4 at any point is common, I guess. So, yeah. I always hate this move for whites. You're like really making a Swiss cheese setup. I know it's slightly bad positionally, but I don't think this is like a good way to punish it at all or anything like that. Knight e5, I might be able to take and go knight d5 probably. Yeah, so he makes me waste the move with my bishop, but like you played e3, which is dumb. So I think here I could castle right now, which seems decent. I could also just play it normally and take on d1. I'm tempted to just take on d1 right now. I'm really tempted to take on d1. I think I will and play it the same way I usually do. And so if knight here, play c3. So I think this is a good way to go about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm also tempted to castle queenside too. Play like bishop d7 and castles queenside. If knight here, can I get away with knight a5? I don't think so. I think I can only get away with knight a5 with this other knight coming to d2 to attack the pawn. So I think I'm going to continue it. Him not playing knight d2 immediately gives me a little bit of hope, but not enough. Not enough. So I think I will play c3. I'm trying to think of anything else I could do. Probably just play c3. And yeah. That's one upside with this pawn on e3 is that he could capture with the e pawn after he puts a knight there. So that is worth something. My opponent is playing a bit slowly, which is good for me as a very slow player myself. Because that means, hey, someone else is playing slowly, which is, that's always good. I should probably castle. Most likely. That's interesting. That's a very interesting move. Yeah, I'm gonna call his bluff on it. I'm 100%. I feel like I gotta call his bluff and just go back. Where though? If I go back here, this looks very solid, and I think it makes a lot of sense. So I think I will play it. And my bishops guard the d file, the open d file, really well, and my knight blocks the c file. But now I am up a pawn, and I will remain up a pawn. That's what that move does. Knight b3 there, and it makes sense for a rapid game, or even in a classical game. Like gambling a pawn just for open lines. Like now he has the open c and open c file really. I kind of just want to castle here. That definitely seems like the most principled approach. Bishop d7 also feels like it makes sense. Like if I just castle, knight d5 is not a threat, but if we take, I guess I could go here to go here. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, knight d5, but I'm not really sure. I want to maintain my time advantage, but knight d7 or bishop d7 is an interesting move. Yeah, after knight e5, I really have to take. I feel like I have to take because it takes. I really want to play bishop d7 here, but is it wrong though? Is my question. Bishop d7. What is he gonna play next? He could try to double. Not sure. I think I'll just castle. I don't want to get lower than him on time right now because he's just gonna keep applying pressure. So that move is pretty much expected. Yeah. I wonder if I should have done this. Because I knew it was coming. But I just wasn't thinking about it that much. I knew it was coming. Could always sacrifice the pawn back. Bishop d5, takes, bishop here, makes perfect sense. I think I will play it, actually. I think I will play it. Hey, get your pawn back. Get your pawn back. Let me develop my bishop. I just need to develop my pieces right now. You want to block in your own bishop with e4? I'm happy with that as well. I just need to get my pieces into the game ASAP. Also, knight d5 gives space for the bishop to come to f6. So now rook c7. It blocks rook c7, but also allows me to continue development, which is good, which is very good. Yeah, I really just need to make sure I finish development here. The Catalan is very powerful opening because it's just like it's just a lot of pressure. Like, you know, the way I played, you know, I remain up a pawn, but it's probably not worth it. Like, maybe I'm wondering if I should have played differently. Like, maybe after knight b3, maybe I shouldn't have even taken on b2. Like, the taking on b2 might be an inaccuracy because of his development. Maybe bishop d7 was better earlier. I'm guessing bishop d7 instead of castling was better as well. I wasn't sure, and I just wanted to make a decision. He has a big decision here on when, if he tries to win back the pawn. I would say probably not. I don't think he should try to win the pawn. But he could definitely try, and he did, which is good for me. This is very good for me. I guess he doesn't have to. You could play bishop here first. Okay, I'm happy. I'm very happy here. And now I'm going to play rook c8 next. I got my bishop pair lined up. I'm playing rook c8. Very happy here. I'm very happy here. Rook here seems reasonable. So I'm trying to think here. If I play b6, he plays rook c7, which looks annoying, but it's probably okay for me. If I play rook c8 right now, rook c8 takes, I get down a pawn. I'm down a pawn now. Rook c8, rook takes, bishop takes. I actually defend my pawn. And I'm actually probably doing well still. So rook c8, if he takes like this, then I can take, and take, but then he can take. Oh, no, my in this position, if he takes right now, I can take, and go here. I don't know. Wait, this is actually kind of tough. b6, rook here. I really want to play rook ac8. That's really the move I want to play. Maybe rook here, actually. Rook fc8. Because now if he take, I can take. I don't know. It looks stupid. Rook ac8. Takes. If you take. Rook here. Takes. Rook here. That looks so bad. And my bishop's hanging. Bishop e7 right now. That could be the move. This could be the move. It might not be actually, but it's kind of tempting. The idea is I'm getting my bishop out of danger. I attack the rook. I'm going to play b6 next. Like, this could actually be the solution I'm looking for. because this position is pretty annoying actually. His bishop on e5 is actually surprisingly really good. This is not easy. Sure, just gonna play b6 here. B6 here. Let's block out the knight. If you go here, I can probably just take the pawn actually, and I have a 2-on-0. It looks scary, but I think it's okay. It looks very scary, but it's probably okay. I have a time disadvantage now, so I have to be very careful. I have to be very, very careful here. No mistakes. No mistakes. Rook d8 seems necessary. Then I can maybe force a trade with bishop d6, attacking the rook and the bishop. His rook feels a little bit trapped here, actually. It's really close to being trapped. But so if he plays a move like rook b7, then I can play bishop c4, trapping his rook. Okay, he does that. That move does nothing, though. That move... Wait. Rook here. Bishop here, I mean. It undefends that square. Darn it. Rook here, probably. Let's go. I'm still done on time. Rook d8. That was a good move by him. I'm really not good. But he's playing well. A5, nothing to worry about. Let's just go here. He might play knight d4 to cut off. That also makes some sense as well. Rook here, knight here. Bishop e7 maybe. If I go here, you can go takes, and I can go takes. Okay. That's looking pretty good, I think. Takes, takes. He has to move his bishop back. I take. Now I have a 2-on-0. Obstacle of bishops, though. I'm low on time, so I gotta lock in. This is the moment where I gotta make sure not to flag. Bishop e7, I have check, and then picking up the pawn. No matter how you slice or dice this position, I'm doing quite well. Two on 0 is very strong. I'm never going to lose this game. Only on time. G6, that's necessary. G6. H6. Shoot. I gotta play faster. Rook here, f6. Rook here, king here, f6, King back. Let's keep going. F6 maybe. Bishop here. Let's go. I'm gonna trap his rook. Trapping his rook. F6 is coming up next. Oh shoot! No, he's not even close to being trapped. Oh man, F6. F6 rook here. Man. Oh man, he set up a mating net. I was hoping to get some discovered attacks on him, but he set up a really nice idea. G4. Interesting idea. G4, check. H4 maybe. I can go. Okay, doing okay. Got flagged. So everything was going okay for the most part, and then I was stupid. So yeah, bishop e7 is the best, but this is not bad. It's still equal-ish. Everything was fine. Yep, knight d5 being the best makes a lot of sense because now I just have the bishop pair. b6 is the best, so b6, rook here. The pressure looks really strong here, but I'm supposed to play a6. a6, so rook takes. Now bishop d8. Wow, that's freaking awesome. But yeah, I couldn't figure it out. Here, I'm already too low on time. Like, I'm already playing too low. Bishop d7 was better. Bishop d7 was better because after rook b2, bishop takes a4. So I win the pawn. I win the pawn with the bishop pair. Instead, I don't do that. I'm too dumb. And I get this position, though, and I'm doing okay. And instead, I tried to trap his rook instead of just, like, playing well. Like, here, like, I spent too much time. I'm spending too much time on every move. And I spent 20 seconds on that move. Like, really, really bad stuff. Really, really bad stuff. Bishop d5 makes sense. Yeah. I'm just screwing everything up. That's my issue. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one.